This your girl Tiffany coming through here live in effect. Today I want to talk about the counterpart to misogyny is misandry. Again, the counterpart to misogyny is misandry. And misandry don't often be brought up into the conversation like misogyny. Remember, there is counterpart to everything. There is counterpart to everything. And the counterpart to misogyny is misandry. Why am I addressing this subject? Because just earlier this week, I had a female who came on the channel. She saw one of the videos I did about the racism in France, right? How a young teenage boy got killed by the French police. And there was a protest. Now, she started off real disrespectful. Girl, bye. You don't talk about black on black crimes. You don't talk about black men and black women being victims, right? No, she said you don't talk about black women being victimized by black men. Girl, bye. So she started off at the wrong note. Okay? And how can I tell this person is a misandrist? Because she's using the concept about black women being victims towards black men, right? As a way to support her misandrist views towards black men. Now, let me just say this. On this channel, I have addressed issue about black on black violence. I have addressed issue about black women being victims of violence. I have spoke about missing women and children, okay? Which don't often get spoke about as much, but I have spoke on these issues. And I do talk about these conversations, okay? Most of the time, I like to deal with subject about history. All right, that's the main thing I like to deal with is about history, particularly black history. But I do get off at other subjects. But what I would not do, especially as a woman, I would not participate in this whole competition of male versus females. I'm not going to do all this bashing men all day long like other people do. That's not my forte. That's not where I stand. So if I address some issues, I'm going to address the problem. I'm not going to sit here and categorize men as a whole as something negative or give them some type of negative connotation. Because if we understand humans' behavior, we all carry good and bad in us and evil. All right. So if that person that came on this channel looking for accommodation, looking to feel good about themselves because they're miserable, and they want me to talk about how men ain't this, men ain't that, just to make them feel good about themselves, then there's something wrong with that person. Yes, there are violence taking place in our community. Yes, there's not only black on black violence as far as like men are concerned, but there's also women who has been victim of violence by men. I absolutely agree. And there are men who have been a victim of violence by women. Oh, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about how there are women who set men up to get hurt. Or there are women that take the lives of men because of anger, because of misery, or because they have a lack of self-control. We don't want to look at that part either. But to sit here and assume that I don't address these issues as if I don't care, that goes to show that either one, you don't have any type of priority, Or two, you just an asshole. And this is one of the reasons why I personally don't interact with females like that. I don't interact with a lot of women. Because of the thought patterns. I choose to, when it comes to interacting with people, especially women, I have to sit back and pay attention, analyze the personality. I have to analyze the personalities of these particular women. What are your agenda? What is your whole goal? Or otherwise, I won't interact with you. If I see that you are doing something very suspicious or you got some type of suspicious characteristic and it shows, I don't want to be bothered with you. I want you to stay away from me. So if you those type of women that get a thrill off of just going back and forth and throwing men under the bus all day, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to entertain you. So my page, I'm not here to be bashing men all day. I'm not here to bash women all day. Do I have to call out accountability or call out the things that people are doing wrong? Yes. Things need to be pointed out. Things need to be pointed out, especially when there's a major issue and it's an ongoing issue. It needs to be pointed out. However, we should not use those things as an excuse to have a hate towards the opposite sex. We should not use those things as a way to just throw a whole group of people under the bus. That's what we should not do. We should not just go around throwing people on the bus. So for that person that came and looked at the video that I previously did about France, if you was looking for me to sit back and bash men all day, you got the wrong channel. Because that's not what I'm going to do. And if I went live with you, I'm going to stand on my position and I'm going to let you know where I'm at. So I'm not cutting no slacks with men. I'm not saying that men should not be responsible for their action, their behavior towards women. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm not going to sit here and go along with the competition. I'm not going to sit up here and go along with the whole idea of just talking shit about men all day and making them look like they're not humans. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit there and just go back and forth about it. No. I'm going to address the problem and issue, and that's that. But I'm not going to go on the bandwagon with other women. I'm not. I'm not going to go along saying, well, this man ain't shit, men ain't shit, men ain't this, men ain't that. No. Because there are decent men out there, decent, intelligent brothers that I have learned a lot from, that I have been around, that I have been educated by. So, sis, for that, yeah, I'm going to call you a bitch because that's what you is. So, sis, that the bitch that came on here with the commentary under my video, you might not want to try your luck with me on that one. You're not going to get that out of me. So you might want to find another channel where you can sit back and listen to people talk shit about men all damn day. I'm not going to do it. Because that's not where I stand on. You know, because like I said, we have to look at multiple factors. We have to look at all angles. It's real easy to talk about men, but it's not easy to talk about a collective. Again, it's easy to talk about one gender, but it's not easy to talk about a collective. And we have to look at a collective issue and look at the individual issue. We can't just look at the individual issues and not look at the collective issues. So with that being said, I hope you all have a good one. And I just want to put that out there. And until next time, peace and power elevation. This your girl Tiffany. And I will come back later with more videos and more topics. All right. Peace.